Anyone from Akash Institute of Engineering and Technology? Hello. Is there anyone from Akash Institute? Okay, cool. Yeah, I guess so. We can start.
Okay. Am I audible? Yeah, Mother.
Yes, yes, you're audible.
Okay. Hi everyone. Good evening to all. Uh, Try to please open your webcam first, everyone, because if it is possible. Jay, Shamit. Amit, you can delete this collab message. I'll share a new collab link. Okay. Okay. My screen is visible, right, everyone?
Yeah, so
Yeah. Should we wait more or Mother? We can start now.
no, I guess so. We can start.
Okay. Yeah, I guess how many are like 14 to 15 member are there? Okay. Okay, guys. So last session we met on last Saturday, and yeah, I was not able to attend the session properly, like as it was planned. But from now onwards, all the sessions that were planned and whatever the information will be shared to you earlier about the session will be conducting as it is, and there will be no such you can say no such issues or any kind of problem will be happening. Like, okay. So today we'll be starting our first session of DSC 2.0, and today we'll be seeing about basic Python, and those who know Python, those who are having a hands-on on the Python, uh, and those who don't know about what Python is. Okay, this session is for all, so it is a Python for all session, regardless of at what level you are at current. So we'll be having some dynamic questions also, like we'll be giving after the session for this 1 week of your work as a, you can say, as a preparation kind of thing, like you can do, and we'll also provide you a certification course which you guys can complete within the week, and we'll have a kind of a doubt session on the next week for this particular session. So those who know about Python, please stick out your like you guys can have a kind of again a go through touch from the basic of Python, like starting from the level zero from the scratch to intermediate and to the higher level. Okay. So, how many of you here knows about what Python is, what is programming language, and क्या होता है programming language, why we use programming languages, where it is used, how it is used? Anyone is having like any basic knowledge about Python, or have you ever heard about the name Python? You can raise your hand here in the chat. Okay, apart from these people, no one has heard about the name Python. Um, okay, guys. So cool. I'll also do. I had heard this name about Python earlier also. Apart from the programming language, also we know about Python, right? So here this Python is not a snake and it will not like harm us. Okay, it is a kind of a programming language which is one of the easiest programming language in all other you can say domain or all other part. Okay, yeah, we will come to there, Anup. We will come to there also, like whether it is an OOPS language or what kind of language it is. So all your doubts will be cleared in this session only. So write your question with yourself, okay, and I'll give you a time to raise your hands and ask whatever doubt you have, okay, regarding to this session. So we'll go to that point. Python here, what we are learning today is basically we are going from the scratch, okay, and you guys can see here in the screen, like we'll be completing these topics, like what are variables and what are data types, what are functions, what are loops and conditional statement, and some basic programming portions of Python, and also like solving some of the challenges, okay. So whatever the time will permit us, we'll try to complete that, and also we will have today one exploration session on Kaggle part. So like we'll let you know about what is Kaggle and how you guys can explore on the Kaggle, a kind of a push to the Kaggle platform, a direction to that. So let's start our today's session about Python. So you guys can see here ki I had written some of the things. So this platform is known as Colab. Okay, it is a Google open source platform you can use for different programming language. Here we are using it for Python, and this platform is same, you can say, as a notebook. Okay, notebook is notebook matlab, like you can write Python codes here inside this block of code, and you can write the markdown also. Markdown in the sense like whatever the important things you want to write about your code, okay, you can write here. So this is a code cell, you can see here, this one, and this is a our markdown cell. So basically, if you want to create a code shell on a code shell or a text cell, you can create with these two buttons. If you want to create a text, you can create. If you want to create a code, you can create. If you want to delete here, you can delete it. Okay. So this is a basic thing. You guys can go to collab dot in the Google. You can write collab, and inside collab. Okay. So if you will write. Okay, this Google Colab will come, and you guys can go there and open a new Colab node. So you can do this easily. It is not a big thing. Like you can see, JSC Python is currently a notebook here, okay, but I had opened here, okay. So you can use this Colab notebook for your beginner part. If you are not in the beginning part, you can use VS Code and any other IDE, whatever you want, you can use that, okay. So okay, Python is a high-level interpreted programming language executed line by line. Okay, some basic thing I had written from here, like taken from some resources, and I had kept it here. Okay, so high-level interpreted programming language, I had written executed line by line. It is easy to learn with a simple syntax that emphasizes readability. So what does this line means? Okay, so basically, as compared to other programming language like Java, C, C++, okay, I don't know much about those language other than Java. So you can see there, those programming languages run like as compared to Java. So it is not a kind of a language which run line by line. Okay, here Python is executed line by line, like you can say sequentially. अगर बात करें, like first line will be executed first, then second line, then third line, then fourth line. Okay, inside a main, you can say कि पहले हमारा पूरा का पूरा line by line my interpreter will check. Okay, there are two things. One is a compiler and one is an interpreter. So Python use interpreter to interpret this programming language to the execution part. So okay, key feature of Python, like easy to learn, cross-platform compatibility, extensive libraries, dynamic typing, versatile. Okay, so 5 minutes only for this theoretical part. Okay, we'll directly go to the some of the like printing our first programming language. We'll do that. Okay, so easy to learn and use. Why easy? Just because Python क्या provide कराता है? It provides us a thousands of inbuilt libraries within itself. Okay, like अगर हम कोई Python install करते हैं अपने VS Code में या कहीं पे भी, okay, in your system only, if you will install a Python package, so that Python package will come within itself a bundle of libraries. Okay, like you had seen this statement, like from this import this, from this import this. Okay, so we like Python help us to provide all the necessary or important things within itself only. Okay, a built-in kind of libraries it's provide as compared to the other programming language. Other programming languages पे हमारे पास होता है, but generally Python is a simple to write and read kind of language. So interpreted programming language मतलब line by line execute करता है. We'll show you how line by line execution will work. Okay, and also cross platform compatibility, like you can run Python code. अगर मैं window पे लिख रहा हूँ, the same Python code will run in Mac OS also, in the Linux also. Okay, there is not a kind of thing कि यार syntax change हो गया. Okay, मैंने अगर window में लिखा तो कुछ और लिखा, एंड मैंने अगर Mac OS में गया और वहां पे मैंने लिखा कोड तो वो चेंज हो गया. No, it is a like it is not dependent on the platform. Okay, you can run anywhere as a scripting language. So extensive libraries, like there is a lot more libraries that will be present there inside the Python, and you can use and can import any kind of library. So basically why we are learning this Python here right now, just because we want to go to the data science part, right? We want to move to the data science direction. So Python is the not only the programming language which is responsible for the data science concept, but it is the most important programming language. Okay, you can like all the data analysis wala stuff, all the data engineering, या फिर हमारा जो भी machine learning का part, artificial intelligence, deep learning, generative AI, everything we used to use this programming language only. Okay, so that's why we are learning the basic of the programming language, not कि हम इसके DSA वाले part में जा रहे हैं और इसका पूरा Python क्या होता है, and मतलब not to that level, not to that competitive level we will go. Okay, but we'll try to complete this Python कि हम अपना data science वाला part start कर सके. Okay, so dynamic typing in the sense कि जो भी हम variable assign करेंगे run time पे, we did not need to give any kind of हमको any kind of command or any kind of return thing we have to give to the Python interpreter to tell that कि whether this is a integer, whether this is a string. Okay, वो खुद ब खुद हर चीज understandable है for the compiler, for the interpreter. Okay, for the Python interpreter. So if I will give key a equals to 5, then it will act as an integer. If a equals to I'll give Amit, so it is a string. Okay, the data type. So this is known as dynamic typing, which is not present in the other programming language. There we need to specify कि यार, okay, if I'm using 5 as a string, then we need to give str or any whatever the data type they use. Okay, अगर हम floating value लिख रहे हैं like 5.0, so it will act as a float value. Okay, the decimal value. Versatile, multiple programming paradigms including object oriented, जो भी अभी अनूप का ये सवाल था, object oriented like classes, object. Okay, we will use it as a class object language also, कि हम लोग class बनाते हैं, then object को call करते हैं, then we try to use inheritance and other kind of thing. Okay, so this is also an object oriented programming language. Functional procedure programming, open source. Open source means कि it is not like कि we need to pay something for writing a code in a Python, right? It is open to all. It is an open source, so we can download the Python package from the from any browser. We can go and we can download it. Okay, it is an open source platform. Okay, so this is a code part. Okay, you can see here I'm writing here. Those who don't know about this collab, okay, so this cell is known as a coding cell. You can say, you can give it is a name as a coding cell, and we'll give name to the above one as a markdown cell. Okay, there is a two cell, coding cell and markdown cell. Markdown cell where we will try to write something which is important to us, and coding cell will code there and we'll try to run our particular cell. Okay, so as everyone knows कि when we first start our coding, so we'll write to print a statement which is known as hello world. Okay, so we'll print that. So today we'll print hello DSC, not word. Okay, 2.0 and Sanskar. So we had given a print statement. We had given a string inside a print statement. How I am finding कि ये जो मेरा अंदर given है ये मेरा क्या है, string है, just because of the double quotes we have given. Okay, whenever you will give a double quotes inside anything, any digit, any numeric value, any floating value, so it will become a string. Okay, कि अगर हम कहीं पे भी कोई भी अगर मेरा कोई भी टाइप है, अगर मैंने उसमें डबल कोट्स दे दिया या सिंगल कोट्स भी दे दिया, it will work for single, double, anything. बट ट्रिपल कोट में इट विल become a comment. Okay, जब हम 3 quotes जब देते हैं तो I think it will become a comment there. Okay, simply you need to click this and you can see here the output of this one is as like hello DSC 2.2 संस्कार. So this is the basic thing about Python कि ये line by line run करता है. वो आप कैसे देख सकते हैं? The first line I had written is with a hashtag writing our first code on Python. Okay, what does this hashtag means? It means a single line comment. Okay, let us suppose अगर मैं यहाँ से ये हटा दूँ, I had commented out that hashtag. Now I will run. You can see यहाँ पे हमें जो collab है, it is giving us some error kind of thing like warning in yellow, and then this is our error. If you will run this, it will show you the error. Why? Just because we have kept out that hashtag. So hashtag inside a Python indicates a comment. Okay, a single line comment. जब कभी भी हमें एक single line comment देना होता है, we used to give a hashtag. So now you can see कि ये what I had told you earlier about the interpreted language, right? कि एक एक करके like line by line. तो जब ये first line पे गया, okay, you know कि your second line is correct, right? कि हमारा जो second line we had written is correct, but the first line is wrong. So पहले लाइन के गलत होने से ही हमारा क्या हुआ, ये दूसरी लाइन पे रन नहीं हुआ. Okay, so this is why it is execute. This is why it is known as interpreted language. Like it is running line by line. If I'll get any error in the line 1, it will not going to line 2 just because वो वहीं पे error throw कर देगा and it will be over. Okay, so I'll give a comment here inside this one and I'll run it and cool. ये कोई like it is not a big thing. Okay, for the first time you had seen this. Okay, you can do this, you can write, you can print any statement. Okay, let us suppose if I want to print okay, if I want to print any number, okay, print, look, okay, I have to print 5, whether it will be printed or not. Okay, 5 is an integer number. Okay, it will act as an integer number here. Okay, how many of you, like, can you tell me like whether this 5, whatever the number I had written inside this print statement, will it give me any output or not? I don't know ये 5 चलेगा या नहीं चलेगा. Any guesses? Anyone?
It will give output in the form of string.
Okay, cool. Any other? Anyone who is saying it will give an error? Or what will be the data type of this one? Whether it will be a string or whether it will be a integer or whether it will be a float. Shreya had given her answer that it will be given as output as a 5, but output will be an string, not an integer. But 5 is an integer. We all know that. कोई guesses किसी के? No one? I also don't know. I'll print here. Okay, I'll see what it will give. Whether it will give any error or क्या देता है देखते हैं, ठीक है? Okay. 5 it has given, but we don't know about what this is. Okay, so we can check easy. Give a print statement. You can give a type. Okay, and you can check. I'll do one thing. I give like this x is equals to 5, and I'll check what is this x. Or directly also you can give. या आप यहाँ पे direct 5 दे दो, and it will print the type of the, what is the type of this one. Okay, and also we'll check the type of this one. What is the type of this statement? Type. Okay, जिनको ये चीजें आती हैं, okay, it is good, but those who don't know, try to understand this. Okay, अगर किसी को doubt होता है तो after this completion of this cell you can raise your doubts. See, when we have printed, ये मैं बताऊंगा बाद में. Typecasting also will know, like not typecasting, the data types में हम जब आएंगे तो हम इसको एक बार फिर से देखेंगे कि कौन कौन से different data types हमारे पास होते हैं apart from string, integer, float, boolean और list, tuple, dictionary, sets. बहुत different types of data types हमारे पास present है. Okay, so like Shreya was correct. Okay, the 5 it has printed as int, but what happened when I'll give a double quotes here. Okay, a double quote here, 5, and I'll print. देखो, the output remains same, right? Print 5 also, and print double quote 5 also. You can see there is a no change in the output. Okay, कोई change नहीं हुआ, right? But at the background, at the back of this code, this 5 is stored as an integer. Okay, not stored as an integer. ये stored नहीं होगा, but it is in the runtime. It is running as a 5 as an integer, and it is running as a string. This 5. Okay. Let us suppose if I want to add those. अगर मैं 5 को, let us suppose 5 of int and 5 of string I want to add. Okay, whether it will be added or not, whether it will give me an output as 10 or whether it will give me an output as 5 5 55, क्योंकि 5 plus 5 करके append भी हो सकता है, right? So this kind of thoughts we need to like think about कि यार अगर ये सिंपल है तो like there will be something inside this कि जहाँ पे हमें ये जो corner cuts होते हैं like दो चीजें हम जब like when we'll go to an interview तो he'll ask you a simple thing but in a complex way with whether कि जब हम सोचेंगे वहाँ पे यार डाटा टाइप किसको नहीं आता, everyone knows about डाटा टाइप, right? कि floating क्या होता है. If I'll add a floating value with an integer value, what will be the output? Anyone knows? कि अगर मैं 5.0 को 5 से प्लस करूंगा क्या आएगा, 5.2 को 5 से प्लस करूंगा, whether it will be added or not?
It will be added and floating value will be the output.
See, those who had written the code, जिसने देखा है अपनी आंखों से, they will know. But अगर मैंने like I had never seen like just because it is a simple thing, right? Like adding a 5.0 with plus 5, I had never write that code and try to print that statement. But those who know about things, they know कि यार okay 5.0 plus 5 को करेंगे तो then it will give us 10.0. So this is what we will be doing here. Okay, we'll not go into a huge complex questions. Okay, we are not here for solving any kind of lead code question, but we'll try to like cover all these small concepts. Okay, जो भी doubts आएंगे. So it is a kind of a session which is a जो हमने पहले भी बोला था, like it is a grow like everyone will come here and everyone will grow here. I will also grow here, like Madhav, Nitin, everyone. Those who are teaching also here, they will grow also. There will be something someone will ask me which I don't know. So that thing we'll learn here. Okay. So, okay. Anyone, any doubt in this first cell? जो भी हमने अभी तक का देखा. Any doubt? We'll go now. We'll go a little fast. Okay. Any doubt? Make it as a kind of a session which is not boring. Okay. क्योंकि कल से like from the next week we need to come again and we need to see each our faces again. Okay. Any doubt? Anyone? Anything? No? Cool. Okay, single line comment and double line comment. Sorry, multiple line comment. You guys, I think like single line you had seen ki agar if I'll give Shubham, Kokila or anything, okay, Shubham, Amit, it will act as a double line comment. Let us suppose I'm giving a string, not a string. I'm writing something. Hey, my name is Shubham, Amit, and here for the okay, how to give a multiple line comment by this by
Triple double quotes.
single quotes में नहीं चलेगा श्रेया?
चलेगा भैया पर ट्रिपल होना चाहिए.
नहीं चलेगा. You had given two answer कि चलेगा but triple होना चाहिए, मतलब single quote में ही नहीं चलेगा. Is it?
But I am more sure about triple double quotes.
Okay. Okay, see, this is a multiple line comment. Okay, key like I had given 4 lines and I had given triple quotes, double quotes. Okay, and you guys can check on the single quotes also whether it will work on the single quotes or not. Okay, so it is simple. Key single line comment क्या होता है, triple line comment, double line comment क्या होता है. It is a basic thing. Okay. Okay, taking input in Python. Anyone knows the input function in Python? Like if I want to take an input from the interpreter or compiler, जब आप बोलते हो, okay. So how we can take an input? Let us suppose simple thing I'll tell. Okay, I'm taking a name, okay, and I'm giving this input. One more thing, okay. In this one only, I'll ask you. Okay, why this is and for are coming in some different colors?
Because they are keywords in Python.
Okay, can't I use this keyword for any variable or मतलब मैं apart from किसी चीज के लिए इनको use कर सकता हूँ इन keywords को?
No भैया.
Why?
Because they are specially reserved words and उनका like खुद का like कुछ role है, तो उसको हम variables की तरह use नहीं कर सकते.
Where this kind of information is stored in the Python? मैंने एक Python package install किया, ये सारी चीजें कहाँ store होंगी? Do you think कि इसके लिए भी कुछ kind of code लिखा होगा backend पे?
Yes भैया.
Right? कि आप जब एक पैकेज इंस्टॉल करते हो Python का, आपने Python इंस्टॉल किया, Python 3.10 10 11 कुछ भी, तो जब आप इसको इंस्टॉल करते हो तो कुछ एमबी आपकी लगती है इंस्टॉलेशन में. ओके, दोज एमबीज आर फॉरवर्ड, जो भी हमारा प्री बिल्ड, जो भी डेफिनेशन एनीथिंग, कि क्लास का जो कीवर्ड है वो क्लास से आप कुछ डिफाइन नहीं कर सकते, डेफ से आप कुछ डिफाइन नहीं कर सकते, नॉट से नहीं कर सकते, राइट, इज एंड फॉर. So these kind of words, these kind of keyword you can't use, okay, as a variable or anywhere apart from कि इनका specific meaning है in Python. Okay, so comment this one. Okay, so here we are in the input. Okay, we'll take an input. Okay, what is your name? Or we'll tell, okay, what is your name? We had taken an input. I'm writing print hello, comma name, comma how are you, with a question mark. Okay, see, जब मैंने इसको रन करवाया, ओके, आई हैड रन दिस कोड. ओके, नाउ अब आप देख रहे हो कि ये ग्रीन कलर से एक मेरा पहली लाइन पे लाइक इट इज कमिंग लाइक दिस. ओके, कि ये पहली लाइन पे मेरा कोड क्या है, अभी एग्जीक्यूशन लाइक इट इज स्टॉप देयर ओनली. व्हाई? जस्ट बिकॉज मेरा जो इंटरप्रेटर या कंपाइलर वट एवर यू कॉल दैट, इट इज आस्किंग मी फॉर अ इनपुट, ओके, फ्रॉम द यूजर इनपुट, जिसको हम बोलते हैं यूजर इनपुट. मतलब कि वो पूछ रहा है कि इस नेम पे आपने एक इनपुट मांगा, वट यू वांट टू फिल इन दिस वन. ओके, नाउ आई एम अ यूजर, आई फिल दिस थिंग. ओके, मैंने लिखा यहाँ पे शुभम कोकिला. Now you will see when I had pressed enter, it has given me hello Shubham Kokila, how are you? So this is known as taking an input from the user, जो कि कौन करता है, हमारा Python करता है, with the help of what? With the help of input method. You can see एक input bracket method है, ये हमारा क्या करता है, क्या लेता है, input लेता है from the user, and उसके basis पे फिर आगे बढ़ता है. Like it will not go until or unless you will not give any input. Okay, can I give okay, let us suppose कि अगर मैं इसको दोबारा रन करवाऊं और मैं यहाँ पे कुछ ना देके एंटर प्रेस करूं, see it has taken that also. Why? Just because कि जब हमने कुछ नहीं लिखा उसमें, okay, it has taken it as none, मतलब कोई वैल्यू नहीं हमने प्रोवाइड करी यूजर ने, और यूजर ने एंटर प्रेस करा, तो नेम इनपुट जो है वो बस किसका वेट करता है, कि कुछ यहाँ पे आए, उसका नहीं, कि कब यूजर जो है वो एंटर प्रेस करे और वो नेक्स्ट लाइन पे जाए. ओके, इट इज नॉट लाइक दैट कि इट इज वेटिंग फॉर समथिंग कि यार अब वो वैल्यू लिखेगा यूजर एंड इट इफ ही और शी विल प्रेस एन एंटर एंड इट विल कम. नो, व्हेनेवर यू विल प्रेस एन एंटर, जो वो स्टेटमेंट क्या हो रही थी, वहां पे स्टॉप हो रही थी. ओके, क्यों स्टॉप हो रही थी? जस्ट बिकॉज इट इज आस्किंग फॉर द यूजर टू यूजर कमांड. इट इज आस्किंग कि वो कुछ जो कमांड हम एंटर प्रेस कर रहे हैं, इट विल गिव एंड इट विल गो फॉर द नेक्स्ट लाइन एग्जीक्यूशन, और वो वहां पे देगा. ओके, so it is as simple as, okay, let us suppose if I want to add some numbers, a equals to 5 and b. Okay, I'll take this as from input. I'll take integer. I think it is correct. I don't know whether it will work or not. Give a number, then I'll give int input, take an integer input and take it as give another number. Okay, it has taken print at both the number add number equal to a plus b. Okay, let us check. Will it work or not? I had given 5, I had given 4, 6, and yeah, it worked, right? Like I had taken two input now. I had taken integer, integer, 5, 6, sum, complete. Okay, this is easy, right? कोई डाउट किसी को इसमें? I suppose कि everyone knows this, right? कि कुछ कोई डाउट किसी को कोई, like if you want to see anything, we can print here and we can see. No? Are you getting these all things, guys? Like yes or no? Or you
Yes.
आप लोगों को पहले से आता है ये सब? No doubt. Cool. Should we like go for the variables in Python? Okay. Okay. Variables in Python as simple as कि एक कंटेनर जो कि कुछ वैल्यूज को स्टोर करके रखेगा अपने पास. कंटेनर जैसे मम्मी घर पे like used to like we have some container for storing rice, storing dal, right? Different types of dal we have in our house. Okay, जहाँ पे हम लोग मम्मी लोग like for sugar we have a different container, for salt we have a different container. Okay, sugar, salt is a different data type and container is a different variable. हम उसको नेम कर देते हैं. It is a naming salt. Salt is a variable. उसके अंदर जो है क्या प्रेजेंट है? Salt, नमक, NaCl, वो हमारा क्या है? डाटा टाइप है. Okay, so this is known as variable and data type. Easy. So we have different types of variable here. You can see not variable are not different types. So there are some cases of taking the variable name. मतलब कि अब मुझे उस कंटेनर को नाम देना है जहाँ पे जो चीज मेरी स्टोर हो रही है. मतलब कि मैं like I can store integer value, floating value, list, tuple, dictionary, sets, or boolean value, or any kind of like there are more different data types also. So we can store those in some variable. Okay. So what is this variable? Variable is a memory, like it is a kind of a name we give to a particular memory space. Okay, inside our जो भी हमारा Python पे हम लिख रहे हैं कोड. Okay, उसकी हम memory पे you can say जो array बनता है. Okay, you guys are in third, first year, second year, you know this CSE student also, right? So it will store those variable with some name, data with some variable name. Okay, it is simple. जैसे कि अगर मैं कहूँ कि अब like a equals to 5, a equals to 6, a is a variable, 6 is a integer. 6 क्या है? मेरा डाटा है किस टाइप का? इंटीजर टाइप का. इंटीजर टाइप के डाटा को कहाँ हम स्टोर कर रहे हैं? a नाम के वेरिएबल पे स्टोर कर रहे हैं. इजी. सो बट देयर आर सम केसेस, जैसे कि मैं अगर एंड लिख दूं, क्या मैं एंड के साथ 4 को स्टोर कर सकता हूँ? नहीं कर सकता. व्हाई? जस्ट बिकॉज दिस एंड इज अ प्री डिफाइंड नेम और प्री डिफाइंड कीवर्ड विच वी कांट यूज. ओके, जस्ट बिकॉज अगर मैं इस एंड को प्रिंट कराऊंगा तो इसका मतलब कुछ और है. ऑल्सो वी कैन नॉट, चलो यहाँ पे वैलिड लिख लेते हैं. ठीक है, नीचे इनवैलिड लिख लेंगे. ए ESC a underscore b I can give. Yes, I can give. I'll give 9 and और क्या दे सकते हैं हम? Underscore a, can we give this 68, 87 and क्या मैं ऐसा दे सकता हूँ? a 7. Yes, I can give this also. क्या मैं ऐसा दे सकता हूँ? 8a. Is it? Can I give 8a in the variable name?
No भैया.
No.
No.
Why? Just because प्रीफिक्स सफिक्स का बात आता है यहाँ पे. ठीक है, बट ए जब भी कोई भी हम वेरिएबल दें तो वेरिएबल कांट स्टार्ट विद द न्यूमेरिक वैल्यू. ओके, इंटीजर वैल्यू और फ्लोटिंग वैल्यू. इट शुड ऑलवेज स्टार्ट विद अ स्ट्रिंग. ओके, जैसे ए बी सी डी, यू कैन स्टार्ट अंडरस्कोर, फ्रॉम अंडरस्कोर यू कैन स्टार्ट. ओके, सो दिस थिंग यू कैन गिव अ वेरिएबल नेम इन योर पाइथन लैंग्वेज. ओके, दिस काइंड ऑफ नेम. ओके, सो इनवैलिड कैसे हो सकता है? देखो यहाँ पे मैंने लिखे भी, वेरिएबल नेम्स कैन ओनली कंटेन लेटर, डिजिट्स एंड अंडरस्कोर. इन चीजों के अलावा यू कैन नॉट यूज एनीथिंग इन द वेरिएबल नेम. सिंपल. A variable name cannot start with a digit. It cannot start with a digit. Okay, 98 a equals to मैं नहीं लिख सकता. It is wrong. Okay, and variable names are case sensitive. My var and my var are different. How? Just because अगर मैं बोलूँ कि see मैंने लिखा कि my मैंने ऐसे लिख दिया my name name equals to some data science, okay, और यहाँ मैंने लिख दिया कि my name. So these both thing are different, okay, और मैंने यहाँ पे same दिया ये. I had given the same name, same data type of both the data, but with different variable name. So what will happen in this case? Whether it will contain, whether it will store in a same container or a same memory space पे ये stored होगा, जो भी हम लिख रहे हैं, like whatever we are writing the data, whatever we are giving the data, whether it will stored in the same place or whether it will store in two different my name.
Two different.
Why? Just because of a naming convention. I had given name n capital and I had given name n small, right? So ये जो name change हुआ, then it will make the whole scenario different. कि आपके एक name बदलने से code में पूरा का पूरा logic क्या हो सकता है, बर्बाद हो सकता है. It will be waste. Let us suppose in the first time when you are writing your code, you had given a my name variable as my capital N. Okay, and in the second time when we are calling this function or when you are calling this variable locally or globally, anything, okay, and you are calling it with small n, your code will not work there, right? Just because of this name only. So that's why there are some naming conventions also in Python where like camel naming convention हम लोग use करते हैं, जहाँ पे हम like we'll start with so this is a camel case, I think, this one. So where we used to start for the first, we used to start with a small, then for the second we used to give a camel. Camel का क्या होता है, like this one, it has a kind of a height in his backbone. So this is known as a camel case, where the first one will be the lower case and the second one is the like upper case. Okay, so इस तरीके से हम camel case naming देते हैं, ताकि जब हम like when we will call or when we will define it again in the code, like when we'll again define this variable in our code, it will act as a same. So that's why. So this is the problem of a Python, right? कि अगर यही चीज कहीं और होती, like if you will use this thing in the different programming language, it will directly like this thing not, but अगर हम same name देते हैं variable का, तो it will throw the error. Okay, let us suppose here if I will give my name only, okay, I had given my name first time as data and the second time I had given my name as data science. Okay, let us suppose I want to print this my name. So what will be the output? I had now I am printing this my name. Okay, so what will be the output of this print statement? Data science. Why? Just because it is going line by line, right? The execution is going line by line. This is the main drawback of this language, right? कि ये line by line चलता है. अगर कोई और प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज होती तो ये आपको एरर थ्रो करती. Why? Just because variables can't have same name in other programming language. Like Java की मैं बात कर रहा हूँ, especially in Java. Okay, but here you see, right? Like उसको कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा है. See, it has printed the data science name. Why? Just because first time this variable is storing this data. पहली बार पे like for the first time when the code, like for the first time नहीं, when जब हमारा code line पे पहुंचा my name वाली, like it had stored that container, जो भी container value रखा था, the container is holding the value. My name is a container which is holding a value data. For the second line, another data science come and उसको बोला कि data like go side. Okay, उसको हटाया data को and data science come enter there. Okay, again मान लेते हैं like let us suppose then again this container मैं दूसरी value को रखता, like 5 value, then 5 आती, 5 क्या करती, push करती, like it will क्या करती, throw that data science from there and it will hold that 5 value, just because line by line execution is going on here inside this one. Okay,
why does it happen in Java? Because it's also an interpreted language also, like
no, see, like when the code in a Java will run, okay, so वहाँ पे क्या होता है Anup, like when you will okay, I am not that much confident in Java, but I'll tell you. Okay, like when you will run that code, okay, first of all it will throw you a syntax error only, because in Java we cannot hold a same variable name. Okay, like my name cannot be have a 2 times, you cannot give a same variable name in Java, okay, with the same values also. Why? Just because interpreted की बात नहीं है, interpreted is like line by line execution, but the process of writing a Java code is different, little bit different from writing a Python code. Okay, so that's why key in Java we cannot have same name of like we cannot have a same variable name twice. Okay, we cannot initialize same variable name. इसको आप ऐसे बोल सकते हैं, देखो पहली बार मैंने initialize कराया, then it has initialized with the data के साथ initialize करा, then again you are saying कि initialize it with data science, it won't work in Java as I know. Okay,
So
but
here it is override the.
here it is overriding that. Why na container, you are having a container, you are first time you are storing the data, container name is my name, you are storing that data inside that container. Okay, data name you are storing, you had stored first time, then again for the second line it will come again with the data science, it will override that value. Okay, then again if you will give something else, it will override it. So that's why key writing a Python code is not easy. Okay, you need to like think about here when I'll give like this corner cases, right? Like kabhi aapne, like you had given some different variable name, like same variable name with different values. Okay, so then that time you need to be conscious about like all the things. Okay, invalid. You cannot start with if, you cannot start with and, you cannot start with not. Okay, you cannot start with not. हाँ, not से नहीं कर सकते start. You cannot start with. Okay, cool. Assigning values to variables. Simple assignment a equals to 5. This is known as assignment. If I'll give my char equals to Anoop, I had given. This is a character. If I want to print a, I can print a also. If I want to print Anoop, so I'll print my char. Okay. So if I want to run this, it will give me a run. If I want to check the data type, I can check the type of a, type, what type a. Okay. If I want to check the data type of Anoop, what kind of data it is storing, so I'll write type char. Simple. It will show me the first one is the integer and the second one is a string. Okay. So this a is a variable. Okay. This 8 is a data. And what kind of data this a is storing? It is storing integer, and this character is storing a string kind of data. Is it clear to everyone? Simple, right? Koi problem nahi isme, no big issue on this one, right? Okay, dynamic typing. Same like a equals to 4. If I'll give as a equals to Shubham, then print. अगर मैं type x करवाता हूँ, then this is known as dynamic typing only. Okay, कि जब वो like it overrides. Okay, it overrides something. Like first is it is an integer, but so the second time it acts as a and then the second time it acts as a string. Cool. Multiple assignment, assign same values. Multiple assignment means like let us suppose if I'll give a equals to b equals to c equals to 5. Okay, and I'll print a b c. Okay, then you can see you will get 5 5 5. This is known as multiple assignment. I'm assigning the 5 value to the multiple. But let us suppose if I want to assign yeah, it has given, see, I'll do a tab. It has assigned a equals to 1, I had assigned b equals to 2 and c equals to Shubham. Now if you will print this, you can see 1 this 5 5 5 for this statement, and a क्या है मेरा यहाँ पे 1, b क्या है मेरा यहाँ पे 2 and c क्या है मेरा यहाँ पे Shubham. So this is known as assign different values. Okay, but it is a multiple assignment. See, in a single line of code only I had assigned these multiple values. So this is how I'll make our like my code more readable, more efficient you can say, क्योंकि एक ही single line में मैं execution करवा रहा हूँ सबका. Okay, is it clear this one? Any doubts? कुछ होना नहीं चाहिए, but फिर भी किसी को कोई anything you want to print here we can, guys, कोई कुछ बोलेगा? Is it going good or not? Anything you want to say? No, you don't want to say anything. Typecasting. Okay, this is a thing I had written. Okay, I'll share this notebook to one of you, like all of you. You will have the collab of this one. you can open this Colab in your system also, and you can read everything, and you can write code by your own. Just take, like, I'll share this, okay, Colab with you all. Just try to check this one. I'm not going with this right now. The typecasting a variable. Typecasting means changing the type of the variable. Let us suppose if a equals to 10 I had given, I am asking you to convert this to string or boolean. How you will do that? You need to, like, for this week you can try this thing, okay, how we can change the data type from one type to another. Okay, I'll write here also as a homework. If you want to do, you can. Otherwise, maybe in future, if some examiner or interviewer will ask you, then at that time I don't want you to regret about this, okay, how the typecasting works in the Python. Okay, so yeah, okay, so change the variable from one to another. Simple. कैसे होता है? How this thing happen? Next week I'll go through this again, and we'll try to check this one. Okay, at that time. Okay, this is simple, right? Okay, coming to the data types in Python, we have different types of data type in Python. Numeric, int, float, complex. Complex value. Everyone knows about the complex value. Mathematics student, पता है complex value का, right? Piyush, what are the complex value we have? What is the format of a complex value? Piyush.
iota type values.
Example?
Under root -1.
Under root -1 तो iota की value है. I'm asking about कोई भी, like, give an example. I'll print those na here. A equals to 5, B equals to 6 I. I'll give. Okay. यही होता है क्या? I don't know. Print. Give me an example of this complex.
I have I have a question.
Yeah, mother.
Yeah. For those who are answering for the complex numbers. So basically, Pius has said that iota forms are the complex numbers, right? And he has given example of under root of -1. And Amit has also said something like, let's suppose a plus 6i. Okay. तो क्या यही सब कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर्स होते हैं? अमित, बोलो. कौन कौन से? 2 + 3 कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर है या इरेशनल नंबर? 12th पास आउट हो?
भैया जैसे भैया ने जो 5 लिखा था उसको भी कंसिडर कर सकते हैं कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर, क्योंकि 5 + 0 आयोटा भी हम शायद कंसिडर कर सकते हैं. तो अगर उस वे में देखें तो 5 भी कंसिडर किया जा सकता है, क्योंकि उसमें फिर सेकंड वाला जो रियल नंबर वाला पार्ट है वो 0 हो जाएगा.
कौन सा वाला पार्ट 0 हो जाएगा श्रेया?
जैसे भैया ने 5 लिखा था ना अभी, a = 5.
नहीं,
तो
वो हम समझ गए. आई एम जस्ट आस्किंग कि कौन सा वाला पार्ट 0 हो जाएगा.
अगर हम a + b आयोटा ले रहे हैं तो b वाला जो पार्ट है.
नहीं, अभी आपने कुछ बोला था कि
हाँ, रियल एंड कॉम्प्लेक्स पार्ट, तो कॉम्प्लेक्स पार्ट.
I think we do have a signature syntax of complex number. I can take as just say 5 + 6i.
Okay.
So a plus b I.
Okay.
That type of thing.
That type of numbers are complex numbers. Okay. Cool. Okay, I will not go in deep. So all the numbers, okay, all the numbers are complex numbers, and they have been categorized as real and imaginary numbers. So I guess कि आप लोग imaginary को ही complex समझ रहे हो, real को ignore कर रहे हो, right? As Riyaz mentioned, a plus iota b. A was the real part and iota b was the imaginary part. So whenever imaginary is zero, okay, the variable of imaginary part is zero, right? तो real numbers आ जाते हैं, जैसे 0 या 1 या 5 कुछ भी numbers है, 5 plus 6 है या फिर 5, तो कुछ भी numbers है, all the numbers are complex numbers. Yeah, I guess so.
When you don't know about things, so try to find out the solution. Okay, so you can use AI, but आपको पता होना चाहिए like when you are using it, okay, कि क्या होता है. I don't know about the complex number. Okay, so that's why I asked you कि क्या होता है complex number. अभी तो एक ही साल हुआ है ना पास हुए वक्त. ड्रॉप आउट था क्या?
अरे 12th में इसकी गर्लफ्रेंड थी ना, इसलिए पढ़ाई पे फोकस नहीं था.
12th में नहीं था. बताओ, श्रेया भी हंस रही है कि ये 12th में गर्लफ्रेंड थी. चलो कोई.
Recall the definition part. I recalled when the teacher defined these things at that time.
Yes,
so
yes.
we can't recall that.
True. I totally understand, like, and I guess I only remember just because I prepare for the IIT JEE. Other than that, I would also be a bookworm. Book की आंसर ही मैं भी देता कि a plus iota b is a complex numbers. So definitely like सभी लोग यही बोलते हैं. But ठीक है. Meanwhile, I guess कि धीरे धीरे हम लोग जब सॉफ्ट स्किल्स वाले पे आट आएंगे, whenever I will take like I will start taking few sessions on mathematics and the tools on mathematics, या फिर जब सॉफ्ट स्किल की कुछ टॉपिक्स उठाएंगे, तो ये सब टाइप की हर एक दिन कुछ न कुछ ऐसा मिलेगा. सो ठीक है शुभम. और एक और चीज़ शुभम कि 7 बज रहा है. सो आई गेस कि इसको थोड़ा सा अब पाइथन को रोक सकते हैं, मतलब 5-10 मिनट में ही, एंड देन क्या भी पार्ट है इसमें. ठीक है.
We can go with if else and this one, so we can stop here only. Okay, for today. Loop will not go to. Okay, cool. So complex number, okay, float you guys know, int you know. Okay, I'm not going deep, but you guys can like write one example for all of these printing the data type. Okay. Small things I want to tell you inside this one. Okay, let us suppose string you know, right? So list and tuple and dictionary and set. Okay, this one. So Nathan, can you mute yourself? Okay. Cool. So these list, tuple, dictionary, and set are the inbuilt data types. Okay. So I'll tell you the just a basic this thing. Okay, कि क्या इनका वो होता है. How these are written, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So this is a list. This is a tuple. A comma B comma. Sorry, I'll give 1 comma 3 comma 4. And dictionary, you know, key dictionary is a kind of key value pair we used to write. Like कि अगर मैं लिख रहा हूँ, let us suppose I am writing A Shubham B, ऐसे ही लिखते हैं ना अमित? Mohan, right? Nitin. And if I want to print the type of all this value, okay, what is the type of A and what is the type of B? Okay. See, first one is my list. Why? Just because we had given this square bracket outside these numbers, so it is become a list. B is our tuple. We had given round. अगर हम किसी भी numbers या किसी like any kind of data, if we will give this round brackets, then it will become as a tuple. And this is a dictionary which will store the values in a key value format. Okay, where A is my key and B like this. Shumam is my value. So these things are like more important. Okay, Why more important to us? Just because these are the fundamental, or you can say ki these are these built-in data types. Okay, this tuple, dictionary, and sets. Okay, most set तो उतना काम नहीं आता, but also set will also come just because duplicacy हटाता है sets हमारा. But list, tuple, dictionary, list or dictionary, these are most important thing when writing any kind of logical questions when you write in Python. Okay, so उसके लिए हमारा ये list, sorry, this built-in data types हम इनको बोलते हैं. Okay, why we call these as built-in data types? Just because these are already present inside our Python. Okay, right? Like अब जैसे मैंने इसके लिए कोई logic नहीं लिखा, I haven't written any logic. Okay, for writing this list, for writing this, it is same, list is same as an array. Okay, जो कि आप other programming language में use करते हैं. But tuple will not be there in the other programming language. अगर आपको एक tuple बनाना है तो tuple का क्या होता है? Immutation, जिसको हम mutation, या आपने सुना होगा mutable, immutable data types होते हैं. So we will cover these all thing in some next session. Okay, ki what is this all? I'm having a good amount of notes on this thing also. Okay, कि ये चार चीजों में like what are the difference between these four things and how you can use, what operations you can do inside this. Okay, हाँ मेरे को डाउट था. Tuple, list, mutable, immutable. List can okay, indexing, I'm not sure right now, but it is a mutable kind of a thing. Okay, so we can check. Okay, no problem.
Why our list is mutable?
No, I'm confused about the definition of mutable. Mutable is like ki, when you will check the indexing of a list, right? Ki, like the first index in list we have 1, right? At the 0th index we have 1, and the first index we have 2. Second index में हमारा 3 4 है, fourth index में हमारा 5 है, right? But when you will print this list, जब आप इसको print करवाओगे तो list में क्या होता है, वो fix रहता है चीजें शायद, like it will not change. But in tuple, what will happen, like whenever like these index will can change at any time. I think this is the difference between list and a tuple. Okay, only a mutable और immutable का difference होता है, just this much. Okay,
भैया लिस्ट में हम ऐड कर सकते हैं, रिमूव कर सकते हैं, अपडेट कर सकते हैं, शायद
हाँ.
ये म्यूटेबल होता है.
So okay, why, वही तो है ना कि ऐड आप क्यों कर सकते हो, क्योंकि इंडेक्स सेम रहता है. Try to, like whatever you said share is correct, but why you are able to add in list and why you are not able to add in tuple? Because the index in the list will remain same. इंडेक्स मतलब कि अगर मैं बोलूं कि प्रिंट ए का 0 वाला तो वो हमेशा 1 रहेगा, बट अगर मैं बोलूं कि प्रिंट बी का 0 वाला, zero means this, 0 means okay, this 0 means index means this part. Okay, अगर मैं इसको प्रिंट करता हूं, देखो ओके, अगर मैं इसको प्रिंट करता हूं तो 1 आ रहा है. प्रिंट करो, हर बार प्रिंट करो 1 आएगा. बट अब मैं प्रिंट करता हूं आपका ये बी, ए को अभी छोड़ो, बी प्रिंट करो, सॉरी बी का 0 प्रिंट करो, देखो क्या आया 2. वेट, हाँ okay, check this one guys, like I'm, मतलब जो मैंने पढ़ा हुआ है, बट आई हैड रेड अबाउट म्यूटेबल एंड इम्यूटेबल, कि जो इंडेक्सिंग होता है इसमें, ओके, इट इज नॉट सेम. चेक आउट दिस वन. Okay, check. Okay. Okay, mutable, immutable, I got. And not change the values. सात बज गया क्या? ठीक है, इसको देखते हैं. ठीक है, म्यूटेबल इम्यूटेबल को विल सी कि देन वी विल गो टू द लिस्ट डिक्शनरी एंड सेट्स वाला पार्ट. ओके, देन प्रॉपर्ली वी विल डिस्कस ऑन दिस थिंग. ओके, बट मतलब जो मुझे याद है कि like list, dictionary, sets and tuple, so there is some difference. मोनिक म्यूट करना. सो जो डिफरेंस है इनमें, ठीक है, देयर इज सम रिलेशन ऑफ इंडेक्स. ओके, कि मे बी या तो वो सेट्स में है कि लाइक द इंडेक्सिंग थिंग, कि लाइक इंडेक्सिंग मतलब कि इट इज नॉट कि हमेशा वो इंडेक्स हमारा क्या रखे, सेम रखे. ओके, लाइक एट द जीरोथ इंडेक्स की हमारा वही वैल्यू रहे. बट लिस्ट में क्या होता है, इट इज श्योर कि अगर आपका जीरोथ इंडेक्स अगर है तो वो वही रहेगा. जैसे आपने बोला कि लाइक यू हैड सेड कि वी कैन नॉट चेंज द वैल्यू ऑफ द जीरोथ इंडेक्स इन टपल व्हिच यू आर टेलिंग इट इज एन इम्यूटेबल. सो द सेम थिंग कि इट इज नॉट श्योर कि टपल में क्या होता है, इट इज नॉट श्योर कि दैट जीरोथ इंडेक्स में मेरा वैल्यू 1 ही आएगा या 2 ही आएगा, या फिर जैसे यहाँ पे 2 वैल्यू है वो वही आएगा. प्रिंट, ट्राई टू प्रिंट b की वैल्यू 100 टाइम, मे बी ऐसा हो सकता है यू विल गेट द वैल्यू 3 और यू कैन गेट द वैल्यू 4. मतलब कि लाइक इट इज नॉट श्योर कि वेदर दीस वैल्यूज आर जम्बल्ड और नॉट, कि यहाँ पे कुछ भी हो सकता है वैल्यूज आगे पीछे. ओके, मे बी दिस थिंग इज प्रेजेंट इन क्या बोलते हैं सेट्स में प्रेजेंट हो. बट जहां तक आई एम श्योर कि दिस इंडेक्सिंग वाला पार्ट जो है, बिकॉज ऑफ दिस इंडेक्सिंग पार्ट ओनली दिस थिंग हैपेंस. ओके, ये whatever the immutable mutable thing you are talking about, right? फिर like when we want to add two tuple, what we will do at that time, we will try to convert those tuple into a list. Okay, typecasting ke through, like we will convert the tuple into a list, then we will add that list, and again if we want to come back from the list to tuple, we can come. Okay, we can change the type of that. Let us suppose मेरा b234 है, I will convert this tuple to list by giving a typecasting. Then again I'll add two tuple like मतलब चेंज करने के बाद I'll add them, I'll come back. So addition जो भी ऑपरेशन होते हैं हमारे वो इस तरीके से होते हैं. बाकी का like whatever the doubt we have today about this mutable immutable thing, we'll try to cover those doubt in the next session. Okay, so already I had taken a lot more time, and so I hope you guys have like learn some kind of thing from this session, and it is a kind of a good session for you only. Okay, I'll share this sheet with you all. Okay, and try to write some small examples on your own sheet. Okay, ये sheet मिलेगा, try to open this sheet with your mail. It will easily, you can open this sheet and try to make some changes. Okay, try to write some examples, try to use this generative AI wala part but I had showed you. Okay, do not shy to use AI, but try to know ki what AI is giving. Okay, मतलब कि अगर आप यूज कर रहे हो, like if you are using the chat gpt, if you are using anything, just because it is 2025, right? We are not at that stage कि like हम हर चीज स्क्रैच से स्टार्ट करें. ओके, वी आर हैविंग लॉट मोर थिंग राइट नाउ इन द मार्केट कि हम जिनका यूज कर सकते हैं. यूज दोस थिंग इन अ गुड मैनर. ओके, नॉट इन अ बैड मैनर. डू नॉट यूज दोस थिंग टू शो अदर्स कि यार मैंने ये कर लिया, आई हैड डन दिस, आई हैड डन दिस. नो, यूज दोस थिंग टू लर्न बाय योर ओन. Okay, learn those things. let's see, like give the example of mutable and immutable. Try to learn here what responses is, or like this collab is giving. Like you don't need to go to ChatGPT and give the whole code. If you want to ask some code, if you want to, you can ask key list 10 questions of tuples and list and dictionary and sets and try to solve those 10 questions here only. Okay, so this is what we are in this 2025 fifth. Okay, so try to utilize all the generative AI wala part. Okay, try to utilize those things. Try to learn more about this thing. We will share this collab with you all. So in the description only, this collab will be present. Try to take out this collab from there and you can use it. Okay, so anyone is having any doubt in anything apart, like whatever we have completed today? Is it boring? Is it good? Any responses from anyone? Kuch bhi, whatever anyone, if you want to say, you can. No one. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, we can override with the user final, right? Oh, okay. Like if you are giving simply, we are giving my name and we are overriding. Okay, like if I'll give int x equals to 5, then again, if I'll give int x equals to 6, then it will override that int x with the 6 value. मतलब मैं वही तो बोल रहा हूँ कि इनिशियलाइजेशन टू टाइम नहीं होगा ना. लाइक सेम वेरिएबल इट विल नॉट इनिशियलाइज टू टाइम, राइट? जब इन पाइथन क्या होता है कि माय नेम इट कैन, लाइक माय नेम इज शुभम और माय नेम इज नितिन और माय नेम इज अमित. ओके कूल. Okay, when we'll go to the Java part, okay, matlab in future maybe sometimes, so we can discuss the Java wala thing also. So parallelly, like it is a kind of matlab I haven't used Java that much, okay, just because in data science part Java will not, you will not use Java in any data science concept, okay. So but knowledge is knowledge, okay. Java and Python is one of the most important thing, like everyone have to know, okay. And cool, then Jayesh, you can continue with like 10 to 15 minutes, okay. So guys, like now your peer buddy Jayesh will take a small 5 to 10 minute of session regarding like for the exploration part of Kaggle. Now over to you, Jayesh. You can continue.
Okay. So first of all, I want to know that who all are not having the Kaggle account. Please raise your hand. Any more? Only one member, right? Okay, no issue. So first of all, I want to go with how to register with Kaggle. Wait a minute, I will share the screen. Is it visible? So first of all, we have to follow stepwise. So first we have to follow step one. Visit Kaggle website. Open in your web browser. Go to Kaggle. Then click on sign up. After that, you land upon the home page of Kaggle. where you can register, where you can see the register button here in the top right corner. So after that, when you press there, you will have multiple methods to sign up on the Kaggle. So first one is Google, second one is email and password, third one is Facebook, and the fourth one is Microsoft account. So recommendation is my Google account. When you use Google account, it will directly sign up to the Kaggle. So after that, you have this page. When you come upon this page, you can go with register with Google. After that, if you have multiple accounts in your system, then you have to select one account from which you want to create a Kaggle account. So you have to select anyone if you have multiple accounts, and if you have one, then use that only. After that, you have to press on continue in this page. When you press continue, then you will have to then you have asked your full name, email address, and username. So give your full name, and then you will give email address. Make sure in username only letters and numbers allotted in a username, and this will be your Kaggle profile name. So after that, when you press on I agree, these all are the terms and conditions of Kaggle, then you will land up on this page. So this one is the dashboard of Kaggle. So I will show you this. So Kaggle is not only for doing coding and taking data sets and all. Here you can also have multiple courses like Python and many more. When you go here in learn section, then you have multiple courses like Python, Pandas, data visualization, featuring engineering, introduction to SQL, advanced SQL, introduction to deep learning. You can take up the courses for free and you will get certificate also.
Jayesh, एक minute. Jayesh, open this intro to programming. Which one is the first one for the Python, Jayesh?
1 minute.
Intro to programming. Open that intro to program. So guys, these are the certification you can do from here inside this Kaggle. Okay. For this week, we are trying to provide you we want like basically you to complete this intro to programming wala certificate. Okay, just you need to complete these exercises. Okay, go through this page. Okay, first of all, register yourself into the Kaggle. Second thing, don't go to anything apart from this certification. Jayesh, ये कहाँ पे certification present है from the left hand side? Just show this.
In learn section.
Okay, go to the learn section and you will see here the different courses are there. Okay, like scroll down, Jayesh. So courses you can see Python, Pandas, which is a data framework, data visualization, feature engineering, and intro to SQL, advanced SQL, intro to deep learning. Scroll down. I think there are more than 15, right? Like computer vision, time series, data cleaning, intro to AI ethics. Okay, go up now. So these all certification we are having here. Okay, and one by one we will try to cover all this. So for this week, this intro to programming is your first assignment. Okay, we will share you this one. Okay, share the details. Okay, also in the WhatsApp group. Okay, so try to complete this, and next time when we'll connect on the next Saturday. Okay. So I'm going to ask you whoever has completed. And if you will be having any doubt, okay, either you can ask on any weekdays also in the WhatsApp group. Just ping directly in the group, okay, your concern, take a screenshot, send it. Any one of who will be available at that time will try to resolve your issues, okay, resolve your doubt. So जो भी free होगा उस वक्त हम में से, okay, and any one of your peers also. Let us suppose if Shreya is having any doubt, then maybe Amit can help, Jayesh can help, I can help, okay. So do not make the group silent. जो भी group बना हुआ है, try to utilize that group. There are more than 150 members inside that group, but all are inactive apart from us, okay. So there should not be a one-way communication. Always try to like the learning should always be from both ways, right? So try to grab this opportunity as much as you can, okay, and try to complete this intro to programming within this week, okay. और जो भी doubt आता है, ask those doubt in the WhatsApp group, okay. If you are shying sending the message in the WhatsApp group, you can also send in personal chat also. You can personally, you can DM anyone, okay. Apart from us, मतलब कि only send DMs to us only. Do not like do not make a, you can say ki, do not make an environment to make some other person uncomfortable. It should not be like that, okay. So we are holding some responsibility here, okay, to act like that. And if you will get to know about any kind of misbehavior and any kind of this thing, this is to all, okay, those are present inside the WhatsApp group. So that thing will not be tolerable by us, and there can be a very uh, tough decision we might can take on this, okay. So try to be polite and try to be a learner, okay, always, and try to provide your input to others. So किसी को भी कोई doubt होगा, then you can ask this, and we'll also share 10 more question, okay, 10 more basic Python question. Try to solve those questions also. So hardly I will say give half an hour daily, half an hour to 45-minute daily to this thing. This is not like weekly we are coming here, okay, but we will try to give you the stuff of whole week. So whenever you will try to get time, open your laptop and try to solve the questions, okay. And this platform we had opened for a group discussion and a group growth, okay. So try to grab this opportunity as much as you can, okay. So cool, then Jayesh, send all the related stuff, okay. And Nitin will also share you one PDF. Try send that PDF also. Send this Kaggle registration process PDF also, and I'll send you the collab notebook link. So attach those all thing in the description, and like those who had missed this one, try to like send the you can say this
YouTube.
yeah, YouTube link of today's session also, okay. Both of the sessions link you can send.
Okay.
First send the today's session, and you can also send the previous session link also, those who have missed. Okay, then is anybody having any doubt, anything you want to say, you can. So then now officially session is completed. If anyone want to have any conversation, you guys can have. Madhav, anything?
So hello
we
guys.
shared?
1 minute,
Yeah,
Madhav.
Nitin. Yeah, Nitin.
Hi everyone. So I have created 10 questions in that data type. So it will help you to like go deep into these like whatever Soham has discussed about. So please go through these all questions, and we will discuss this all thing in the next week. So this is from my side, this will be your homework as a homework, and be prepared for the next time. We will discuss this whole thing whatever I have created, that documentation and everything. So for the next time, this will be your homework, and we will discuss about this whole thing, list tuple and whatever thing that we have like discussing in today's session. So after that we'll see like what we can do for the next time. Okay, this okay, Madhav, you can proceed now.
Yeah, so guys, Nitin, as Nitin has mentioned, he'll be sharing few questions for practice. I guess tomorrow we are having sessions. Shubham, have we decided on what topic or what timing we'll be having session for tomorrow?
Tomorrow I'm not sure, Madhav. I'll ping them in the WhatsApp group. If we'll have any session tomorrow, I'll ping.
Uh, no, Shubham. Like tomorrow, let's have a session. Just let's decide who will take the session on what topic. Okay?
Yeah,
Because
that's
I
good.
guess.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, ठीक है. That we'll discuss internally and we'll inform them. So guys, you can prepare. You can solve the questions that Nitin will be sharing. And I guess we have also shared the docs for Kaggle registration, right? Yes.
Yes, we
Have you
will
shared
share.
that?
No, we will share.
So share the docs and uh, um, ठीक है, questions भी कर लो and then registration भी कर लो Kaggle. For tomorrow, I guess we'll share the details. Maybe tomorrow morning we'll share the details so that you can also prepare. Anyone interested to have any specific topic for tomorrow? Anyone? or any subjects, other subjects, or you want Python to continue? Guys, if you are providing any preference, you should utilize that.
भैया एडा एडा एडा
भाई एडा का फुल फॉर्म बताओगे तब ना. अरे ये सब्जेक्ट कभी काम नहीं आएगा, इग्नोर दिस सब्जेक्ट. क्या स्टैटिस्टिक्स लिख रहा है कोई क्या? Okay, stats. You want stats, Anu?
Yes, because it definitely will help in data science in future, and I am not good in it.
Okay, which department you belong to?
I have did recently BCA.
BCA you have completed?
Yeah, just recently I have completed in December month.
From AIGS?
No, I completed from distance learning.
Distance learning.
Yeah.
Okay. So after 12th, you had just BCA, and that was also a distance learning.
Yeah. There was some restrictions were there. That's why I not able to. There are not good college in my side, and I don't able to appear.
Okay, no problem. From where do you belong, Anu?
Yeah, Haryana.
Okay, Haryana. Cool. No worries. So you are applying for jobs?
I am preparing for that. I have experience in. I have done things in money stacks right now.
Okay, Martin Stack you have done. Okay, cool. So which domain like you are preparing for?
I am right now preparing for front end developer.
Okay, you are preparing, but you want to learn stats also.
Yeah, but I wanted to be in a data science because it is trending and demanding. You can easily learn these things.
Yeah. Cool. So for your information, Subham is a data engineer, okay, data science engineer in a company. So for any type of inputs, okay, references, any type of your doubts or anything, you can just ping him anytime and you'll get a response quickly. And definitely we'll try. Maybe I'm not sure about tomorrow, but we'll have someday stat session, okay, very soon. Okay. For stats also, I need to teach basic maths, I guess. So we'll plan accordingly, okay? We'll consider these topics. ठीक है guys, अगर everything is done and sorted, I guess we can wrap it up. Bye, take care. Yeah.
Bye guys. Bye.
Hi guys, bye bye.
Happy weekend.